And the theory faculty are the ones that are going to be monitoring your attendance and grading your papers. We will always meet together as a group, but we divide up the students and call them our theory groups to grade the papers. So I know there was a little confusion about that, but we will always meet as a large group. Okay? So just check your name. The other one is that if you know your book, your selected book, would you write it on here? By next week, I would like you to know the book so I can start putting the book groups together. If you don't know your book today, please know it next week. The third thing is the HESI exit exam. Those of you who scored 850 or above do not have to take the HESI again. However, if you would like to take the HESI exam, if you scored over 850, we would like to know that. So if you want another shot at it for practice, you can do it, but we need to know there is a $35 charge to do that. Those of you who scored under 850 already have you on the list. So this is only for people who want to retake it over 850.
Sue, quick question.
Yes.
Is that our numerical grade for the HESI? Is that what we get for this class? Or if you
It
pass
will be a conversion grade. There's a conversion. 850 is a percentage grade, and I don't have that information, but I will get that information. The last thing that I'm going to be passing around is your clinical assignment list. I still am seeing people without preceptors, and I'm hoping you have them now. Actually, the new term now is not preceptor, it's clinical teaching associate. So that's the state board language. So I'm going to be passing this around. Please circulate this board quickly so that we can get it back by the end of class. Okay? Any questions about this? Okay, so I'm going to pass the mic around and those folks can briefly introduce themselves. You all know me, so I'm going to move this on.
Good morning, I'm Cheryl Langford, and I have been here for a while, since '92. Been teaching in this course for a long time as well. And it's great to see everybody. It's going to be fun. So 7 more weeks, and you'll love it.
I'm Peggy Ross, and I've seen you all this morning already talking about licensure. So I'm glad to be here as part of this course. And okay.
I'm Pam Harris, and I've returned. I was the dean here for 18 years, started the school, then took a little time off, and then I've been teaching part-time here in senior practicum for many years now. And I really enjoy it, being back with students. And my hobby is making jewelry.
Hi, I'm Bev Eppeneter, and it's only been a few days since we've seen each other, and I'm looking forward to spending this next 7 weeks with you.
Our goal today is for you to walk out crystal clear about what the expectations are for this course and answer all your questions that you might have. I know some of you have been popping up on email and I've been trying to clarify, but this is the day when we can just really lay out what our tests are, your tests are, to successfully meet this class. So please feel free, if we go along and something isn't clear, to jump in and let us know where we can be more clear. We also want you to know that this tape is being videotaped for our distance study students. And so we'll be saying hello to 4 of them who are not as far away as last spring, but we have a student, Miranda, who is going to Bend. And we have students down in Salem and Corvallis area in the distance study program. So anyway, the taping is for those students. We're going to be going over the syllabus, not word for word, but just to highlight important things so that we can really clarify with you this course. If you will turn to page 4 of your syllabus, it talks about the course outcomes. The first one assumes the role of the professional nurse in managing client care. All of you will be doing this to some extent or another. Those of you in the medical surgical units, the pediatric units, you will be, by the end of your time, pretty much taking over the role completely. That is our expectations. You'll be carrying the caseload of the nurse. This is something that evolves through the weeks, but that is our expectation for you, that you will feel very comfortable in taking a full load. For those of you in ICU, you will not come out feeling like an ICU nurse. It will take about 3 years to probably feel even that you're somewhat competent in an ICU. You will certainly learn a lot about the role of the nurse, but we do not have that same expectation. Likewise, in the NICU and the labor and delivery, those are all excellent sites, but with different expectations about your performance. Oh, reminder here, a little cell phone, if you could turn off all your cell phones, please. The second one is demonstrate competence in nursing skills. You'll be doing that. We're all excited about the new lab experience. You are our pilot class, so we're going to learn a lot from all of this tomorrow, and we hope that it will meet your needs and that we'll have a little less tension associated with that, but that will still meet the same goals, that you all will brush up on skills and feel ready to go to the clinical. The third outcome has to do with understanding the global perspective of your healthcare issues, and that is accomplished in this theory portion of the class, and which also extends a bit into your praxis seminar. And we'll be talking a little bit about the guest speakers that are coming in. You will also be providing culturally competent care that addresses client needs. And lastly, through your evidence-based project, you will be synthesizing research information about a nursing problem on your unit. So those are the overall course outcomes that you will meet this semester. Now we're going to talk about textbooks.
The first book on your list is Dry by Augustine Burroughs. How many of you have read Running with Scissors? So this is the same author and the same character, and I read several book reviews. This was actually written... Closer? Oops, sorry. This was actually written before Running with Scissors. Many think it was written subsequently. Those of you that have read Running with Scissors know his dry sense of humor. This is an excellent book about his alcoholism and his recovery from that, and all the complications in his life as a result. So that's Dry.
I feel like I'm talking into a walkie-talkie. Come in, children, where are you? I have 4 children. Okay, I'm going to be giving you a little overview of The Glass Castle. Glass Castle is a memoir written by Jeanette Walls. And it's a story about her life growing up with an alcoholic father and a very eccentric mother. Actually, the dad was very eccentric as well. And extreme poverty, just bizarre things going on. And neglect, abuse, and in the